everybody. We're here at Neskonlith, unceded Secwepemc territory. We're building tiny houses, and this is a part of the Tiny House Warriors. We're going to be building 10 tiny houses to be placed strategically on the Trans Mountain Kinder Morgan pipeline. And we have a whole building crew with us right now. We have an 18-foot trailer that's getting built on as we speak. I just wanted to bring everybody around and see what we're doing here. We have some amazing artwork that we're doing, and we're always about using the arts. The arts is like amazing, and it empowers and educates so much people. So Isaac Murdoch, he helped us with some of these art pieces, as you can see here. This is the Tiny House Warrior. This is the symbol that we want to see everywhere. We don't want to just stop here. We want to have structures and homes built all over, not just the Kinder Morgan pipeline, but this is our beginning battle. And right over here is the construction that's going on. We have an amazing group of volunteers that have come in from all around to volunteer their skills, and we're very thankful. This is the first tiny house that's going to be built, and we're going to need volunteers for the remaining 9. So we're asking everybody to reach out, follow and like the Facebook page Tiny House Warriors, and you're going to be able to follow the progress in building these tiny houses and see how you could get involved. We're here in Secwepemc territory. We never signed treaties here, and so our territory is 800,000 square kilometers, around the size of the UK, massive land base, and 518 kilometers of the Kinder Morgan Trans Mountain pipeline proposes to go through Secwepemc Nation. And what we're proposing to do, and what we're asking everybody to come stand on board, is that we're actually physically going to block this access because of the devastation that it'll bring to our people and our water, and especially our salmon. And as being a native from so-called British Columbia, every Indigenous nation depends on the salmon. And so this is really important for everybody that depends on the salmon to find ways to get involved, to resist against the Kinder Morgan Trans Mountain pipeline. And that's getting involved in all the rallies that are going to be happening in Vancouver. Get involved here, helping us build these tiny houses here at Neskonlith. We're building these on trailers so they can be mobile, and we're going to be placing them directly on the site. Some of these areas are, well, all of these areas are very spiritual significance all along the pipeline route. So we're talking about archaeological remain areas, we're talking about ancestral burial sites, we're talking about traditional villages of the Secwepemc, where you will see like hundreds of the traditional pit house depressions. These are along the pipeline route, and it's a part of who we are and our identity. And as we say, as a Secwepemc, it's the blood and bones of our ancestors that make up the soil that we're standing on, and that's our direct link, and that's our direct connection to the land. And that's why we're so fierce. But we have to take this fierceness and make this creative vision for our future. So these tiny houses will eventually be installed with solar installation off the grid and with composting toilets. And we want to be able to be areas where there's clean, fresh water, because that's what we're all about protecting. And so we have people that come from all around, and I don't know if we want to get a little closer. We don't want to get too much in their space here. It's going to have a door, and it's going to have window, and it's 18 feet, so it's enough to house a certain amount of people. One of the things that we also want to mention is that one of our young Secwepemc women passed away this past winter because she didn't have a house, and she died, and she froze to death. And we don't want to ever forget our sisters. You know, her name was Deirdre, and that's what we want to do. That's what we want to create with these tiny houses. It's not just to resist against the pipeline. That's one of the goals of this building house project, but it's also to create homes for people that don't have homes. And it's a basic human right. So we're fulfilling a need of a basic human right and of our people. And we, like I said, we want to continue to build these. So please stay tuned. We're going to keep on with our updates about our build, and you can see it as the tiny house progresses, and we hope you can be involved. And remember to like and share the Tiny House Warrior page, and everybody can stay tuned.
Yes. Well, no.